What's going on, y'all? Thanks for taking the time to check me out. So, if you haven't heard about this, this is a disturbing case coming out of my home state of Georgia, where a 19-year-old healthcare worker thought it would be a good idea to dance on her patients, and she just didn't dance on them. She recorded it. I mean, she twerked on them. She recorded it and then posted it online. Well, now she's facing felony charges, but this, I think, raises bigger questions. One being, how far are some people willing to go to get internet fame, and should social media be held responsible when people do things like this? So I'm gonna show y'all this video and then just come back with my thoughts about the whole situation.
Her dancing on top of the head of the person that was in the wheelchair. When I saw it, I thought it was a skit. I thought it was a joke.
The Queen of Accountability, as she's known on Instagram, is a social media sleuth who tries to provide justice when she sees wrongdoings online. And that's what she saw on Lucretia Coyen's TikTok.
I then contacted the Loganville police, and we spoke for over 30 minutes, where I provided them with her Twitter, her TikTok, all her handles.
The Loganville police put out a statement saying they arrested Coyen for exploitation of a disabled person.
I was very thankful, but sad at the same time that she's so young.
We reached out to Coyen and to the business police say she works for, SNL Healthcare LLC, but got no response. She did post this to her TikTok.
It's not what it is. All I gotta say for now is angles play a big part.
The Queen of Accountability hopes Coyen's arrest serves as a lesson to people looking to go viral.
You don't have to hurt, harm, or humiliate someone just to get a couple of likes and shares.
So there you have it. Again, Lucretia Coyen, 19 years old, from Loganville, Georgia, has been arrested. She was supposed to be caring for disabled patients, but instead of treating them with dignity, she filmed herself doing suggestive dance moves on them. You saw it. And in one video, she was twerking on the man's head while he was sitting in a chair. Then in another video, she was doing the same thing to a different patient, but this time the patient was in a bathtub. I mean, this is just so messed up. And healthcare workers, they're supposed to care for patients, not exploit them for likes and shares. These were disabled individuals, people who may have not been fully aware of what was happening. And even if they were aware, I think it's just unprofessional. And I think that's something that everybody agrees with. And if somebody's entrusted with taking care of vulnerable people and instead they use them as props for social media clout, then it's beyond disgusting. And clearly, I'm not the only one who feels this way. The internet went off on her, letting her know that that wasn't right, that it was disgusting, it was wrong. But see, this isn't just about one person making a bad decision. I think this is part of a bigger trend where people are so desperate for attention online that they'll do anything to go viral. We've seen people risk their jobs, their safety, and even their freedom just for a few seconds of internet fame. And the question is, are social media platforms encouraging this? Are they responsible? Should they be cracking down harder on content like this before it spreads? I mean, a lot of social media platforms, they do have rules against harmful content and things like that. But let's be honest, stuff like this, it still slips through the cracks way too often. So now that she's been arrested, what happens next? She's facing felony charges for exploiting a disabled person, and it's very serious. I know in some other video that she made, after that, after people called her out on it, she was ha-ha and kikiing. Well, again, this is something serious. And we were talking about the possibility of having a felony on her record and jail time. And if there's no accountability, what's stopping the next person from doing something just as bad or worse? So I don't think social media is solely to blame, because ultimately the choice to post stuff like that lies with the individual user. But the whole situation is just sad. And I think she knew better and decided to do what she did anyway. And it's just unfortunate because other people were affected by her poor choices. And that's something that always bothers me when it comes to things like this, is that you have people who make poor choices and then you have other people get pulled into it who are innocent and they don't have anything to do with it, but because she made poor choices, they were pulled into it. And like I said, that's just something that bothers me. I mean, we all make mistakes, we all make poor choices, but my thing is, don't let your poor choices have an effect on other people and their lives. But anyway, should she serve jail time, and should social media platforms do more to prevent this type of stuff from spreading? Because trust and believe, she isn't the first and she won't be the last. So let me know. And as always, y'all just take care, stay safe, and just make better choices. Peace.